Now let's move on to the structure of the present simple. We have the first one, which is the affirmative form. What does it mean, the affirmative form? It means that we have the subject plus verb plus the rest of the sentence, okay? For example, we speak English in the class. We speak English. Here I have the subject, the verb. This is the verb speak, it is the action, and then the rest of the sentence, and the affirmative form should stop or should finish with a full stop, alright? That's it. Okay, this is the affirmative form. It is a normal sentence. The negative form, what does this mean? It means the subject plus the auxiliary to do and the don't ولا doesn't, okay? Plus verb plus the rest of the sentence, okay? Here هذه the short form. The short form تاع مش تاع do not, okay? Yeah, or does not. In the academic form, don't write it like this way, alright? ما تديروهاش بالcontraction هذه. This one. No, write it do not, does not, alright? Yeah. Negative form عندنا subject plus don't, the auxiliary verb don't or doesn't, plus verb plus the rest of the sentence. For example, we don't speak English in the class. We don't speak هذا كامل, this is the verb, alright? And the verb, it is the action is in the negative form. This is the verb. We don't speak English. Okay, now let's move on to the interrogative form. What does it mean, the interrogative form? It means it finishes with the question mark. Here, we are going to start with do or does. Do or does, which means the auxiliary, double auxiliary to do or does, then the subject, then the verb, then the rest of the sentence, then of course the question mark. It's a question mark. Do you, for example, do you speak English in the class? Do you speak English? هنايا درنا bien sûr the auxiliary سبق the subject in the question. Do you speak English in the class? Or when we have does عندكم تكونجوغيوه of course with he, she and it. Does he speak English in the class? Alright, does he speak English in the class? Yes he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, هذه do when you start with do or does تبدأوا بالauxiliary, it means عندكم short answers. عندكم yes I do, no I don't. Yes he does, no he doesn't. Okay? Guys, we carry on with the interrogative form methods. عندنا two methods. We have the yes or no questions, okay? It means we are going to have short, not short forms, but short answers, okay? This was a mistake. Okay, for example, do you speak English? The answer is going to be yes or no. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Alright? So either with yes, you say yes, comma, the subject, and then I do. Why I do? Because the question starts with do, alright? Do. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Alright? Yeah. Same thing for he, she, it. And then the question starts with does. Does he speak English? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. L'auxiliaire بدا with does, so I should do the verb or the auxiliary does. This is the short answers. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Alright? And then let's move on to the second method, which is the WH questions. Which know the WH questions or the WH words. The words in English for asking a question. And now where, what, how, why, which, when, and so on. Alright? For example, when I say where, I'm looking for the place. Okay? Place, what? For example, I'm looking for objects. How? The method. Why? I'm looking for the reason. reason سبب. Which one? For example, I'm looking for choice. Which one? And when we are looking for time. Alright, the question, how is the question and its structure? Where do you live? Where do you live? Where, the question word, plus do or does, plus subject, plus the verb, and then plus this, the rest of the sentence. ما تخلعكمش كي راهي صغيرة ولا ما تخلعكمش كي تكون كبيرة, okay? Yeah, I am looking for this one. أنا ما راحش نقول yes or no. No, here I'm looking for the place. So the question, where do you live? The question is going to be with the subject first and then the verb. Here is the verb, alright? The subject and the verb. هذا l'auxiliaire عاونا برك pour former la question, okay? Yeah. أنا وش ندير من هذا l'auxiliaire نربح منه الزمن. It is in the present simple, alright? It is in the present simple. So, where do you live? You are asking me, okay? I live in Boumerdès. نبدأ بسوجي. I live in Boumerdès, okay? That's it. What is this or what's this? I'm looking for the what. هذه هي la question تاعي. This is and then the question. You answer the question. Okay? Now how? Alright? How are you? Are you? This is the subject and this is the verb. I am fine. Alright? You تولي I because you are addressing me. راك تهضر معايا. You are addressing أنت تخاطبني. Okay? I am fine. I am good. And so on. Why? Why do you say that? Why? It is for the reason. Yeah? And then the auxiliary, then the subject, and then this is the verb. Okay? And then this is the rest of the sentence. Okay? Yeah. Why do you say that? The answer is going to be because. Okay? Because. Which one do you choose? I choose. You تولي I and then choose. This is the verb. هذا قلنا يروح. Alright? Yeah. When do you practice sport? I practice sport when? Give me the time. This is it. I'm looking for time. Where is the subject? Here is the subject and this is the verb. Subject, verb, complement. I practice sport when? And then you give me time. هنايا when it becomes at the last of the sentence. باسكو راح تريبوندي على هاد لا كيستيون. Okay? In details. تعطيني لي ديتاي. Not like with the yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. You say yes or no, okay? Yes I do, no I don't. Yes we do, no we don't. Are we good now? Thank you so much for this lesson. See you next time.